Hello YouTube. We're only finding one video even though I've got quite a lot of views, and you've probably seen from this there are either none or a very tiny amount. The reason I have no videos apart from this one is simply because I've had a video removed. The reason for this was because it infringed on copyright. Fine, I get that. I understand it. I understand that YouTube have to follow protocols. That's absolutely fine. Completely understand. Not bothered by that. A little bothered by that. Because this is when it becomes hypocritical. Perhaps not by them, and that might be the wrong choice of words. However, my videos were Doctor Who music videos. Tiny little things, insignificant little things, but just a fan messing around with rock music and Doctor Who itself, and putting together some really low, possibly poor quality videos just for a bit of fun, just for a bit of expression, because I don't have a webcam. My video was taken off because it infringed on copyright. I'm not sure whether that was to do with the music. If it was to do with the music, okay, I suppose. Obviously I didn't check what music I could put on there, and if it's because of the clips, I'm very sorry. But how many videos are on this site using clips? Are they all going to get banned? Why was mine identified? It's not even on the most rated or highest rated or whatever. It's not there. It's just an insignificant little one. One of them had like 100 views and the other one had 50 views. That's nothing. That's absolutely nothing. And yet mine was taken off. Just removed. With no explanation apart from the infringed on copyright. Which it explains that you can do. I get that. What I don't get is why there are so many other people whose videos have reached 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, and so on, votes or views or comments, and yet mine got taken off. I'm sorry if people think I'm being petty, but it's kind of like, can you get your rulings right? Can you put a definitely no or definitely yes or something, just to give an idea of what is actually going on? I've taken my other video off because, to be honest, I don't want it to happen to that one. And if YouTube can't host the first one I did, then it certainly can't host the second one I did, because that used the same kind of clips, came from Doctor Who, and a rock soundtrack, which I bought. It's mine. Fair enough, I don't own the copyright to it. But to be honest, there is too much about copyrighted material these days anyway. It's the whole thing about Metallica suing that guy over downloading one of their songs. Like, they don't have enough money. You consider how many albums are sold. So suing over one person downloading one track just gets to me so much. I'm kind of rambling at the moment because I just can't understand why it had to be mine, and why I didn't get a full explanation of why it was mine and not somebody else's, when I followed everything else that everybody else is doing. Ramble girl that I am.